in here you can sign up for their newsletter if you want to. If you don't want, then that's absolutely fine. Just click on submit and build my website. And as you can see, the website is being built. So let us wait for a few seconds. And boom, congratulations. You can see your website has been installed and your theme has been installed now. So what you can do is that you can just view your website. So just click on that and you can already see it is related to a salon. Now remember, on the premium ones, you can get some amazing look and feel, right? So it would be even better if you are using Astra Pro, which you will get for free of cost, by the way. How to make a Salon website and drive insane traffic to it and convert them into your paying customers. Hey guys, this is Shine from Review Shine, and today in this tutorial, I'll show you a brand new technique that you can apply to actually take your Salon business online, first of all, and then you can drive a ton of free targeted insane traffic to your site, and then you can actually convert them into a regular paying customer. So if that sounds interesting to you, then please stick on with me till the end of this tutorial. Plus, it would be a 3-step tutorial. So I can't cover up all the things in one little video. That's why I've decided to create 3 videos. So this is the part 1 of our video, and in here on the screen you can see there is a blueprint that you would need to follow. So let's jump on and let me tell you step by step how you can turn your offline Salon business into an online Salon business with a huge revenue stream. So let's dive in. So on the left hand side, I have marked the different traffic source that we can use. Like we can use Facebook ads, we can use local search ads, we can use Google search. That means you can write articles from here, you can rank your blogs, and from there you can drive traffic. And last but not the least is your Google My Business. This is going to be a very important one, especially if you are a local business, right? Now with that being said, we are going to drive all this traffic into a lander page. Now this page we will create on WordPress. I'll show you exactly how to create it, don't worry. And in here what we'll do is that we'll have all our services listed, that is all the things that we do as a salon, and then we are going to offer them a free service, maybe a free haircut just for once in lifetime. We are going to give them a free haircut, and if they select to opt for that, they are going to be taken up to an appointment booking page. Now this will be also done for you. I'm going to show you how to build appointment booking page. How can you take paid appointments as well? That is, people need to pay right up front to book their appointment. I'll show you, don't worry. With that being said, this one is going to be a free appointment that they would do to avail that free service. And once they do that, you will actually collect the lead. What you will collect? You will collect the emails, you will collect the phone numbers, the WhatsApp numbers, and you can also insert your pixels for Facebook and Google ads so that you can remarket them easily. That's how cool stuff it is. Once that being done, definitely the people who are interested in getting that free service from you will actually turn up to your salon, right? So in there, you need 2 things. A is a good service. Now remember, no matter what your marketing be, you need to have a solid product that can be sold, right? Marketing can actually bring traffic to you, but whether that traffic comes back to you or not, that will depend upon your service. If you are having a good service, they will keep coming back to you for their lifetime. That's how you can acquire a lead and can serve them lifetime and can make revenues from them lifetime. So that's quite cool. With that being said, you can even monetize the first visit that happened to make to your salon by actually upselling them. Say for example, they have come up for the free haircut. What you can do is that you can go for a beard shaping as well. Just for an example, in case of men's, in case of women's salon, you can also go for other things. That would really depend upon you how you can upsell them. But generally when people visit a salon, they don't do it for only one purpose, right? They have a certain set of tasks that they need to do. So while they come for a free haircut, they would go for upsells, and from there you are going to make money as well. Now apart from that, they are going to be your lifetime customer. So the lifetime value, which I'm abbreviating as LV, of your customer would be insanely high, right? So they would keep coming back to you and you are going to keep making money out of them. So this is the simple strategy that we will implement. With that being said, it's not that simple, and nobody else talks about this in this kind of free YouTube videos. People do make courses and charge you a hefty lot of money to actually show you these things that actually work. Now I have over 7+ years of experience in local digital marketing, and I have helped many businesses go 5-figure, 6-figure online with the help of this kind of simple strategies that do work. With that being said, now it's time for us to actually dive inside of the technical stuff. And the first step that you need to actually start all this process is creating this landing page or this website. This is going to be a very important step that needs to be followed. Now to create a website, you need 2 things. Number 1 is web hosting, and number 2 is a domain, right? These are the basic stuff that you require for creating a website. Now, according to us, And according to WordPress, the best WordPress web hosting is BlueHost. So I'll leave a link in the description below, clicking on which you can go over to BlueHost official site, which should look like this, right? And in here, you need to choose this first option, that is host your site, and just click on that. And in here, you can choose the server location. Now remember, the currency and all the stuff would depend on from which country you are visiting this site. Now I'm visiting it from India, so the currency is Indian rupees. But if you are visiting from some other countries like USA, it could be US dollars. If you are doing it from the UK, then it can be pound. Whatever your currency is, it will show up over here, right? Now in here, they have got you covered with 3 plans. One is the basic, then there is the plus, and then there is the choice plus. I'll talk about each of them. So the first of them, which is the basic one, this actually has eye limitation. That is, you can create only one website with it, only one, right? So if in any chance that website doesn't work out or something happens like that, then you don't have the option to actually scale. So this is something that I actually won't recommend, but if you are confident enough that you can do it with one website, you can go for that. What I would recommend is going for this plus option. It should cost you a little higher, but then you are going to get a ton of additional features. You are going to get unlimited websites. You can get unlimited SSD storage, unlimited bandwidth. Plus you are going to get 100 free WordPress theme. Plus you are going to get a domain free for 1 year. Plus you are going to get free staging environment. Plus you are going to get WordPress website builder. You are going to get a drag and drop builder. You are going to get mobile responsive theme. You are going to get automatic site optimization. Plus you are going to get SSL certificate for free, of course. This is a great thing to have. Then you are going to get a speed boosting CDN as well. So all of this comes for free. So that makes it a good one to have. With that being said, to select this offer, you just need to click on this select, and this will actually take you to the new step where you can choose your free domain. So in case if you are having a Salon, that means you must have a name, right, for your business. So just go ahead and search for your name of your business. If that domain is available, then that's very good. If not, make it unique by adding a little bit to it. Say for example, your Salon name is Best Salon. Now I'm sure I'm not going to get it because this is going to be taken. So if I click on next, so you can see here the domain bestsalon.com is not available. That's fine. We already knew it is not going to be available. But then in here, you can see there are some suggestions that are there. So you can have this, or you can go for something like this, our best salon. So it will give you ideas, right? Now that's quite cool. Now if you have other domain research tool, you can go for it as well. Now for this example, let me give Cheyenne. So I'm sure that will be available. So now let us click on next, and you can see best salon Cheyenne is available. So that's quite cool. Now all that we need to do is simply fill up this form over here, and then we need to scroll all the way down, and in here you can see the payment that you need to do. Now you can select your term. It can be a 12-month one, it can be a 24-month one, or it can be a 36-month one. Now remember, the higher tenure that you choose, the lower you need to pay per month. Just for an example, now you can see if I'm choosing it for 12 months, then I need to pay 429 rupees per month. If I'm going for the 36-month period, then I need to pay only 279 rupees per month. So that's quite cool. With that being said, in here you can see there is a domain protection. If you want to keep it, then you can. If you want to turn it off, just click that off, and that will save you some money over here. You can see you have a total saving of around 4,300. That means there is a 30% off that's going up currently in BlueHost. So that's a great thing to have. Now, once this is done, you just need to select this page securely with a credit or debit card, and then you need to choose this, and that is, you need to select the acknowledgement, and then you need to click on submit, and that will take you to the payment provider from where you can make the payment, and boom, you will have your brand new hosting account with the free domain, free SSL, free CDN, all of those stuff. Plus, I want to make an announcement over here that if you are getting BlueHost via our link, which is in the description below, you will qualify to get 4 premium plugins from us, 3 of which would be lifetime updatable. That is original license that would be installed into your hosting. That's quite cool, right? And the other one would be a GPL license version. With that being said, that also works perfectly. And all of those plugins I'm going to use in this tutorial, those comes for a price. But then if you are getting the hosting via us, we will actually reciprocate and install that for you, because as a digital marketing agency, we have unlimited licenses of a few of them. So we will actually help you out with those. With that being said, once you have paid for it, you would get an email from BlueHost, which should look like this, from where you can get all the information of your login. You just need to log in and one click on install WordPress, and your WordPress would be installed on your domain. That's quite cool. Now, I hope you have been able to follow thus far. If you have already taken action, then it's fine. If you have not, what you can do is that you can pause this video right now, go in the description link, buy BlueHost and email us with your purchase receipt. We are going to send you over all the plugins so that you would be able to actually follow us step by step, because now we are actually going to dive inside of the dashboard, and from here the magic will start. Okay, so as you can see, I'm within the dashboard of WordPress, and I really hope that you have been able to follow thus far. You have completed the step 1, which is buying your hosting and your domain and installing WordPress. So the second step that involves is actually going over to the WordPress settings, and in here first of all you need to go over to the general settings, and in here you can give your site a name, whatever you wish to, and then you can give your tagline over here. Then you can also find your administrative email address. This is going to be an important one. Now, thereafter, you can set your site language and you can change your time zone and all of those stuffs from here. Then once this is done, you need to go over to the writing. And in here, you can also change anything and everything like your mail server or something like that if you want to. Then you can go over straight to the permalinks. And in here, just make sure that you do this. That is, make sure that whatever post you publish in future would have a URL like this, which is more SEO friendly. With that being said, once this is done, just click on save changes and all the changes would be saved. So that was playing around with the settings. Now we need to enforce the SSL. Remember, SSL comes for free with BlueHost, but in order to enforce it across the site, we will install a free plugin. So for that, we need to go over to this plugins over here and then click on add new, right? And in here, we'll type in something called really simple SSL, right? So let us do that. And once we click on enter, it will fetch all these plugins over here, as you can see. So you just need to click on this install now. And once installed, you just need to click on activate. And you can see that an SSL certificate has been detected. So once that is available, just click on activate SSL. And you can see that your site is SSL configured. Now, if you want to go along and change anything, you can do that as well. But basically, your site is now compliant, right? Now, once this is done, we will actually move on to the step 3. Now, in this step 3, we are going to organize this website for your Salon. So for that, we actually need something called theme. Now, if you don't know what theme is, theme basically decides how your WordPress site is going to look like, right? In the simplest of terms. So to do that, we'll go over to this appearance, just click on that. And in here, you can find themes, right? So all that you need to do is come over here and click on this add new theme. Just click on over here, and in here you come over to the search box and search for something called Astra, and in here you can see Astra is coming up, so you can just click on install. Now remember, if you are getting BlueHost via my link, you are going to get a zip file for this theme, so that will be Astra Pro as well. So in that case, you just need to come over to this upload theme over here, click on that and install that zip file. Now you will have the training as well, don't worry. With that being said, once this is installed, just click on activate and boom, your theme would be activated, right? Now Astra comes with a ton of starter sites, right? So to make it happen, what we need to do is we need to come over to this Astra options over here. Just click on that, and in here you just need to scroll down and find something called install importer plugin, right? Just click on that and boom, you can see you have got started with starter templates, right? So just click on build your website now. And in here, you need to select a page builder. Now, it can be a Gutenberg, it can be Elementor, it can be a Beaver builder, anything you wish to. I would suggest you go for Elementor because by far it's most easy. And you are going to get Elementor Pro from us for free of cost, which is going to cost you $99 one-time payment, by the way. So with that being said, in here you can find there are plenty of themes that are available. Now the ones under this premium tag are for Astra Pro. These you are not going to get with the free version of Astra. With that being said, all the others are available on the free version of Astra. But if you are going to get BlueHost via us, you are going to get Astra Pro. That means you are going to get all these premium ones as well. Now, just I wanted to show you how it works. Now, in here on the search bar, just come over here and click on the search bar and type Salon and hit enter. And in here, you can see there are some stunning Salon templates that are available. Now, these comes with all the done for you pages. That's the best part of it. Now, since this is Astra, so only this one would be available. But if you have Astra Pro, all of these are going to be available. So you can feel the difference between them, right? So let me use this one. And in here, you can upload your own files. That is your logo file, your banner file, whatever you have, if you want to, right? Otherwise, just click on skip and continue. And in here you can choose the colors. This can be the default colors for your brand, or if you have any fonts for your brand, you can use that. Or if you are doing this for a client, then you can ask for their colors and their fonts and you can set it up. So that's quite cool. With that being said, just click on continue. Now in here you can sign up for their newsletter if you want to. If you don't want, then that's absolutely fine. Just click on submit and build my website. And as you can see, the website is being built. So let us wait for a few seconds. And boom, congratulations. You can see your website has been installed and your theme has been installed now. So what you can do is that you can just view your website. So just click on that and you can already see it is related to a salon. Now remember, on the premium ones, you can get some amazing look and feel, right? So it would be even better if you are using Astra Pro, which you will get for free of course, by the way. With that being said, that is how it looks, and you can see all of these pages have already been done for you, like Aboutus, then there are the services, then there is this contact page. Everything is already done for you. So you can imagine the amount of work that is being reduced by installing a simple theme. With that being said, it's very easy to actually go ahead and edit anything, right? Now since we chose Elementor as our page builder, so Elementor was already installed, right? So if we go back to the dashboard and if we can find Elementor over here, right? Now remember, this is going to be the basic version of Elementor. There is an upgrade over here. If you click on that, it will ask you for 99 bucks, but I'm going to save you that if you are buying BlueHost via my link. With that being said, again, let's go back and let me show you how easy it is to edit, because every single page has already been done for you, right? You can see that, but everybody has their different pictures to load, different about us, different services. All of those would differ, right? So you need to know how to edit this. So for that, we will go over to any page. Say for example, the home page right now we are pointing at. If we want to make any changes in that, we will just go over to this point over here, which says edit with Elementor, and just click on that. And you can see that it has loaded up this page, right? So we don't want this navigator. Now let me briefly explain you how easy it is to edit. There is a separate tutorial on that. I'll link it in the description so that if you want to take a look at that, you can. But right for now, I'm just showing you how easy it is to edit. Say for example, you want this image to be changed, right? So just come over here, click on this image, and on the left hand side, you can find a property box, right? Whatever you select on the page would come up on this box over here. Now, if you want to change the image, just click on this image. And in here, you can upload files from your storage, that is, if you have anything. If you want to use anything from the media library that is within the theme, these are all royalty-free images that you can use, so don't take any tension on that. Now in here, you can find pictures for Salon. Just search for it, and you can find there are a ton of pictures. Now you can just go ahead and download anything that you wish to. Say for example, if you want to download something like this one, maybe just an example I'm giving, just click on this download button and it would get downloaded, and you can see the picture has got changed. So that's how easy it is. You can go ahead and actually make any changes that you wish to. Now you can change up the writings over here. You just need to bring on this cursor. You can delete anything. It's as simple as it can. It's what you see is what you get kind of editor. So you can actually go ahead and edit any and every stuff in here. Now, if you want to add any elements over here, all that you need to do is go over to this dots over here, and you can find all these elements. You can add an inner section, you can add headings, images, editor, you can add a video, you can add buttons, you can add divider, spacer, Google Maps, icons, anything and everything basically that you wish to. You can see there are so many widgets that you can add on, and you can actually customize it. The only limitation is your imagination, right? So with that being said, that's how easy it is to edit. Now let me show you this button over here. So if we come over here, you can see there's a book appointment button. So if we click on that, you can see normally it's taking us to this contact us kind of page where there is a mobile number given on which you can call. But I'll show you how to link it with your appointment booking system. Will be free of cost, and you can actually link it to this button as well. I'll show you, don't worry. So with that being said, that's how easy it is to edit anything. Now, what ideally you should do is that you should change every page. That is your home, your about us. You can also go ahead and change your services. Let me show you that as well. So now if we just click on these three lines over here and click on exit, you can see I have exited the page, and now I should go back to my dashboard, and in here I will go for visit site, and in here you can see the change that I have made is reflected right now. In the similar way, you should edit your about page. from where you can edit anything and everything. You can give your own images, you can give all the details about your institute or your business, whatever you wish to, right? Then you should go ahead to the services, and in here you can check all the services that are available, right? If you have additional services, just make sure you add them on. If you have a little fewer services, just delete them. It's very easy to do. All that you need to do is come over to the services page, click on edit with Elementor, and in here you can see all the services are listed in here. So if you go over to any of them, this is basically a table in which there are 3 columns, right? And each of these are different elements. Like within the column there is an image, then there is a headline, and then there is a text. Nothing to be worried, right? You can easily go ahead and edit them individually. You can change your pictures, you can change the headlines, you can change anything and everything that you wish to, right? So that's how you basically change your service. You can even go on and add a new service. All that you need to do is duplicate this. So for that, you need to go over to these dots over here, right click, and then click on duplicate. So this structure would be duplicated as many times as you want to. That's how easy stuff it is. Now with that being said, I'm not really going to spend further time on editing the pages because it's for another tutorial. I'll leave it in the description how to create landing pages. From there you can actually learn about editing with Elementor. It's very easy to do, right? Now once we have done this, I will exit this page right now and go over to the dashboard. So we'll click on this WordPress icon to actually go back to my dashboard, and now as we can see, everything has been set up and everything looks pretty fine. So this actually brings us to the end of this first part of our tutorial. Now in this part, let's recap what we have learned. First of all, we have learned how to install WordPress, how to get a domain and a hosting, and then we have also learned how to install a WordPress theme which actually represents your business, and we have also learned how to edit those built-in pages, that is done for you pages, so that they can reflect your business. Now once all of this stuff is done, let me go back to the picture we started with. We have been actually able to develop this thing over here, right? You got it. Now on the second part of our tutorial, I'll show you how to create this appointment booking service. Now for this we'll use a plugin which is a very premium plugin, but I'll give it to you for free of course, so that you can actually use it for your business. And on the third part of the tutorial, we will actually show you how to set up all these ads, right? All these ad accounts. I will show you step by step how to target people, how to create the landing page, how to optimize it. I'll show you everything. So if that sounds interesting, then please consider subscribing to this channel, because that will make sure that you don't miss the upcoming parts. And if you are watching this at a later time, then I'll leave the link to the playlist in the description so that you can actually go through all these 3 tutorials at one time so that your learning is completed. Now with that being said, again, there is a call out here that there are some premium bonuses if you do decide to pick up BlueHost from our link, which would be down in the description below. And all that you need to do to claim those bonuses is purchase BlueHost from that link and send us an email to our email ID. We will provide you the links to all the bonuses, plus we'll go ahead and install the premium self-updatable plugins as well. With that being said, it brings us to an end of this tutorial, and I hope that you have got some value. And also let me know in the comments at how much eager you are to learn the booking system. If I get good responses, I'll be creating it maybe today or tomorrow, as early as that. And if you are late in creating response, then I can also be late in creating the tutorials. Jokes apart, anyways, the tutorials are coming your way, so stay tuned to this channel, and please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. We'll meet again pretty soon somewhere over the internet. Until then, please take care of yourself and your families, and don't forget to make money online. Signing off is Shan from Review Shan. Take care. Bye-bye.